Woohoo! Dance, 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 dance till you're dead or whatever it is. Good evening. Yours Trollty, Willa YT here. Cause I am bored. Why is my phone yelling at me? Oh, I'm getting notifications, that's why. Alright, see who's here. Welcome, FT, High Animations, Meowman, Alexi, Mr. Peach, and K4. So tonight's probably going to be another, like, 2-ish hour stream. Because around 11, I'm going to make a personal, SPC type outlook for tomorrow, because I'm not gonna lie, it is very intriguing. Wheeler. Yes. And I would love to chase, but I can't, which is so unfortunate. You request a Lava Fanatic video? Well, we're starting with, Hermitage, because he literally just uploaded as I was about to go live, so... We're gonna watch this, and then we can watch a Lava Fanatic scenario. Oh no, not him. Mr. Peach is already worried. My sleep schedule is so fucked. Dude, I went to bed last night at like, what, 5 a.m.? Woke up at like 12:30. And I start school in 2 weeks, pretty much. So I kind of need to fix my sleep schedule. Any of whose videos? Are you talking about Lava? Because that makes sense. Oh yeah, Dante, like, Dante has school tomorrow. I forgot. Really unfortunate. So we're gonna at least start watching. I watched a little bit of this. I'm not sure why this is all one screen, and I'm not sure what that is. But I guess we'll figure out. You started school the 3rd? That's... Hold on. You started on a Thursday. That's a very weird day to start, but... Sad, what's up, Henry?
This is an emergency action notification requested by the White House. All EAS participants will follow activation procedures in the EAS operating handbook for a national level emergency. The President of the United States, or one of his representatives, will shortly deliver a message over the emergency alert system. Please stand by. Please stand by.
What is your least favorite? It's kind of hard to say a least favorite. Because, I mean, there's a lot of ones I don't like. But...
We interrupt our regular programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow.
Up there's those sirens. Why do some trades do that? I have no clue why the radio overload still gets used. I know that was a big thing years ago, but we've really evolved from that to an extent. I
Stand by.
have watched
The
Alert
President
World
of the
before,
United States or his
but not
designated
as much.
representative will be speaking shortly.
The following message has been given authorization for release at the request of myself, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the United States Government, and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, effective as of 9:58 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. I regret to inform the citizens of the United States that an unusual and extremely dangerous situation is currently taking place across the entire United States, and the rest of the world.
Unusual.
At approximately 9:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, reports have been received that the moon in the night sky has turned into a bright, blood red color, making the sky a
The
dark
moon
shade
is...
of red in the process.
That's unfortunate.
People who have been exposed to the moon first experience total or permanent blindness due to the moon's brightness. Approximately 5 minutes later, victims have been reported to go through several unhuman-like transformations, and have turned into werewolf-like creatures, and were seen brutally attacking
Did
anyone that
somebody
they see
say
in their path.
radios?
These creatures are causing massive damage,
It was
injuries,
Mr. Peach,
fatalities,
okay?
and
Was
werewolf
not me.
transformations all over the US and many other international countries across the world. They can be described by having
The
the following
blood moon's
characteristics
walloping.
and traits: hairy
Wouldn't this
skin,
be a civil
extreme
danger?
speed,
I
and
think you're
strength,
thinking civil
the
emergency
urge to make
message,
loud
but
howling noises, excellent
no,
sense of
because
smell and hearing,
it's a
upright ears,
national
razor-sharp teeth
emergency.
and claws, blood dripping
It's
from their
affecting the
mouths,
entire
glowing
country.
red eyes, and
Mr.
show
Peach, you were
extreme
the one that brought
homicidal
it up
aggression
first,
to
okay?
anyone that is in
Which
their
means
way.
you talked about it first.
Those that were attacked by these creatures have fallen into a coma, then 5 minutes later, turn into werewolves themselves and will show no mercy towards any civilian,
Like the werewolves
and
of
will
London?
relentlessly attack and kill anyone on sight. We thought that this event was a result of a lunar eclipse, but we were completely wrong.
Wow, I'm
The United
really
States
being thrown
government
under
has
the bus
confirmed
here,
that this
aren't I?
event is the result of a curse in European folklore known as the Wrath of the Blood Moon. This phenomenon occurs every 500 to 1,000 years on or near Halloween, which makes the moon into a bright, blood red color, and whoever looks under the moon falls under the curse, and turns into a werewolf. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation and needs to be taken seriously. I am asking all Americans, no matter where you live, to seek an underground shelter
Dude, I used to
immediately.
own... I think I still
Find
do
a
own
basement
a lot
or
of
an
Hot Wheels,
interior
but I
room
used
on the
to...
lowest floor of a sturdy
Hot Wheels
building.
used to be my thing
Stay
a
away
while
from
ago.
windows, doors, and outside walls. Make sure you have as much space between you and the outside world as possible. Close and lock all windows and doors. Turn
Oh, we're
off all
halfway
heating
through
and
this
air
already?
conditioning systems. Close all fireplace dampers, and seal all cracks on doors and windows with tape or damp towels. Most importantly, make sure your window blinds are completely closed
Wild
and covered
story?
in order
Oh,
to
dear
avoid
lord, I don't...
exposure to the moon.
Do I want to hear this?
Grab an adequate set of supplies for your shelter, such as non-perishable food, water,
Oh
clothing,
dear.
medical supplies, a flashlight, a first aid kit, a fully charged cell phone, phone chargers, toiletries, and a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio to last you and your family for the duration of this emergency. Effective immediately, I am putting the entire nation under martial law until further
Wonder if there's
notice.
an EAS scenario for an
No
active
one will be
conflict in
allowed to
any
leave their homes
country
for
in
any
general
reason.
knowledge.
If
But an
you are
attack
caught
on US
outside,
soil by a
you
invading
will either
country.
be arrested or
There's
shot
like
on sight by the National
EAS
Guard.
scenarios for pretty much
In addition,
everything.
these creatures are attracted
Especially
to bright
war
lights and
related.
loud noises, so make sure you also turn off all lights in your home, make as little noise as possible, and the brightness level on your electronic devices and flashlights is on the lowest level possible in order not to
I've
attract
heard
the attention
worse.
of these creatures. Do not approach these creatures.
I would also
repeat,
argue you've
do
said
not
worse.
approach these creatures. They are considered extremely dangerous, as an encounter will almost certainly result in death and you becoming one of these creatures yourself. If you have been bitten by one of
Isn't
these
there like an
creatures,
emulator for
commit suicide
Tamagotchi Life?
immediately.
Because, like,
There
I'm
is
not
no
gonna lie,
escape
I
from
would
their attack,
really consider
and you will
playing it
become
one
a
day.
werewolf in only 5 minutes. If one or more of these creatures enter your shelter, Use armed protection by all means. This includes lethal force.
Not on this stream, but
Do not go outside.
maybe
And most
sometime this week if I can
do not look
figure
at the moon.
out.
I repeat, do not look at the moon. If you do so, you will be putting your life in extreme danger. These creatures are no longer human. I repeat, these creatures are no longer human. Do not panic, as panicking will only make the
So they're
situation worse than
British.
it already
I'm
is.
fine with that.
It is unknown at this time when this phenomenon will end.
I think Professor did
My
his
fellow
big
Americans,
Tamagotchi life
this is
series on
clearly
an
an
emulator,
unprecedented
so
time in our nation's history.
it's not like
We have
bad
never expected
necessarily.
an event like this to take place at all. Even though we are dealing with a lot of uncertainty and chaos, we will rise to the occasion as one nation, under God, and rebuild the country back to its former glory once this phenomenon
Now,
is
like
over.
EAS scenarios, like
We will come
sometimes
back from
I
this
will just
stronger than ever, and if we
just
unite
sit
and
down,
come
eat some food,
together,
and watch some
we will
scenarios
get out of this
sometimes.
crisis and go back to normal once again. Always be positive and have hope, even during these dark times. Thank you for listening to this message.
Fuck
And as
positivity.
always, God bless America.
I'm kidding. We should all be more positive.
That was a message from a representative of the president. We now return to the emergency alert system.
You wanted to be traumatized?
This concludes all operations of the emergency alert system. However, normal programming will be suspended indefinitely or until this crisis has ended.
We need to
Please
watch
stay tuned
Silence.
to local
Ooh,
media
I
outlets
watched
for
it
more
on K. I
information
watched
on the
it with
situation.
Kay last night. It was so good. Oh. I think we'll watch Silence next. Oh.
Look at the moon. It is beautiful. There is nothing to worry about. Nothing will happen to you. Look at the moon. Look at the moon. Look at the moon.
Guys, this is so scary. Can we get this is the moon? It's 100% safe. Exactly, like the government tells you. You can look at the moon. It's fine. I do agree. We're gonna watch. I know some people were here last night for it, but we're gonna watch the Silenced again. Cause it's actually really good. This I might want to touch up on this channel here. Later. This is so scary. Can we all donate $400 to Wheeler? I almost considered playing, getting, what is it called? Polybridge 3 tonight and playing it on stream, but I'm like, I'll just watch scenarios. There is no blood moon soon. Can you play Getting Over It? What are you talking about, Solar? The nuclear demolition one is so good. Like, Casey's scenarios, I wouldn't say are the graphically best, but their storytelling is incredible. I will tell you that. FT, what are you... Silence. Hello, Hurricane Alex. FT, what have you done? Massive glitch? Oh my goodness. Casey is pretty cool. FT, what are you doing? Oh my god, FT, I swear to god.
This is a tsunami alert for the coastlines of Essex, Suffolk, Norfolk, Plymouth, and Barnstable counties in Massachusetts. Seek higher ground immediately. The U.S. Geological Survey has detected a magnitude 7.2 earthquake 10.5 miles east of
FT
outer
is
Brewster Island.
tearing apart the
This
chat one by
earthquake is
one.
believed to be capable of generating a tsunami that will cause considerable damage to buildings within the city of Boston and surrounding areas. Residents of the Boston metropolitan area are advised to evacuate and seek shelter in areas farther from the coastline immediately. Contraflow will be enacted on roads leading out of the city to make evacuations quicker.
Hurricane
This is
Alex
a tsunami
was...
alert for the
There was a
coastlines of
Hurricane
Essex,
Alex in, I think,
Suffolk,
2016.
Norfolk, Plymouth,
Like
and Barnstable
January
counties in
2016.
Massachusetts.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The 2022 one wasn't a hurricane. I think it was actually close, though. Oh, wait. I get to make the same joke I made for this scenario last night, tonight as well. Based. Hi, Lava. Did you think it was good? The Hermitage mock? I thought it was good.
This message is being transmitted to the Massachusetts state government and the United States.
Go. No. FT was nuking the chat briefly, but if it happened again, I would have taken away your mod powers for like 2 seconds. Darkness. Like, if anyone's watching this for the first time, they're probably confused on, like, what is going on here. But you will understand what's going on once it gets explained. It's confusing, but I like it that way.
An outage emergency has been declared. The Monterey County Sheriff's Department advises that 911 services are currently experiencing an outage. Additionally, a widespread outage of cell service is ongoing in cities along the coast of California, and technicians are working to resolve the issue. If you have an emergency, make your way to the nearest hospital, fire station, or police station. Media outlets will continue to carry the latest updates on the situation.
Everything's just done so differently. I agree with this. This is a very different... It's an original topic. Very much an original topic. It's done in a very good way, I must say. For their first scenario, was very well done. Very well done. I was impressed. Like this screen is sick.
Emergency Management Agency with an emergency broadcast. This broadcast will be transmitted throughout the entire state of California.
The thunder has rolled in. Welcome, Mr. Silver Thunder.
On September 21st at 5:09 a.m., many reports came in from cities on the coast.
The fog is coming, guys.
No longer operational. 2 hours later, police departments reported that 911 outages were occurring as well. Within the next 2 days, telephone outages had occurred across the entire state, and everyone was left without service. The next day, TV and radio stations in the cities of Los Angeles and San Francisco began to suffer from a lack of signal. It is expected that TV and radio will be completely unavailable across the state within the coming days. A similar phenomenon has been reported in other states as well.
I've started something with the fog.
Ongoing against the United States. However, that cannot be confirmed at this time. We would like to reiterate that if you have an emergency, please visit a local hospital, fire station, or
Nuh-uh, can't finish the alert. Oh, the alert. Eugene. FT's making another mock. Okay. Terrified. Bum bum bum. Holy shit, is that a K4 EAS reference there? Colossus? K4 EAS? Oh my god, no way. So real, so true. Oh my god, guys. The coming fog emergency.
New York City Emergency Management has placed the city of New York under a mandatory evacuation order. The following message is transmitted at the request of New York City Emergency Management and the New York State government. A dangerous situation is ongoing within the city of New York. A large unidentified aircraft 25 miles in length, 15 miles in width, and 1,350 feet thick has
What have I
appeared
started in the
1,500
chat?
feet above the
Real.
skies of the New York metropolitan area.
Do not, okay, do not
Origins
spam
and
it.
intentions are unknown, and military fighters are
That's all I
currently being
ask.
scrambled to investigate the aircraft. Due to the unclearness of the aircraft's intentions, the city of New York is being evacuated. The evacuation period will last until the aircraft exits the city, which is uncertain. Take important items with you,
The fog
such
will
as
consume all.
identification, money, medication, and insurance documents. Evacuation routes are being set up on Interstate Route 87 going north, State Route 1 going northeast, Interstate Route 495 going east, State Route 27
The
going
inner
east,
course
Interstate
tornado.
Route 95 going
Hello,
west,
K.
Interstate Route 278 going
Just
west,
K,
and
not
Interstate
K4.
Route 78
There's a
going west.
K4 and there's a
Contraflow
K.
will be enacted on these roads
Why'd
to
you call
speed
me
up
Sausage Boy
evacuation,
exactly?
and
That's
speed
so
limits will be
random.
increased to 90 miles per hour. Once the aircraft exits, an all-clear message will be relayed to all stations in the state of New York. Please stay tuned to trusted media outlets to know when the evacuation order is
Oh,
lifted.
yeah, gotta
Repeat, New York City
corrected.
Emergency
It's
Management has placed the city
Microplastic
of New York
Boy.
under a mandatory evacuation order. Evacuate now.
Microplastic Boy Wheeler YT. Should be like my gamer tag. Hello, Destroyer. In the fog? Do you mean within the mist, Mr. Peach? Because I know what scenario you're talking about, but it's not called In the Fog. Yeah, okay. I'm in the fog.
The silencers are a group of unidentified flying objects spotted above large cities across the planet. They often hover between 1,200 to
Oh, not this
1,800
mommy
feet
shit
above
again. My
cities,
goodness.
are between 20 to
Why?
45 miles in length and 10 to 40 miles in width, and 1,300 to
Don't worry. Unlike
1,900
on
feet in
K-Stream,
thickness.
I'm not gonna play
They have
weird
been spotted in the
ASMR.
cities of New
I'm
York,
not that
Chicago,
insane.
Jacksonville, Los Angeles, and Phoenix. The silencers have been noted to release special electromagnetic pulses that disrupt radio waves in telecommunications. We believe this to be the reason behind the widespread TV and
Just a full-blown
telecommunication
argument about this
disruptions
going on
across
in
the
chat.
world. Additionally, on the underside of the silencers, organic
You
body
probably
parts
listen
such as
to it, don't
eyes,
lie. I
mouth, and
don't listen
nostrils
to
have
it.
been identified. We have come to the conclusion that the silencers are not aircraft, rather organic beings of an unknown origin. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration has been contacted, and
Insane
satellite
rocket
pictures have confirmed
launcher
that these beings were
sounds.
spotted entering Earth's atmosphere shortly before they were first spotted in major cities. We assume that these beings have strategically placed themselves in large cities in order to disrupt as many telecommunications as possible. Humanity is under attack from extraterrestrial forces.
The truth has been exposed. Okay, Kay. In their defense, they were warning it as it was developing a second time. But still. I've seen worse. He turned an innocent little fluoride plasm tap water into the evil little Fortnite tornado I am today. Okay. Solar, what the? This chat. So pretty much the silencers are pretty much silencing any form of communication between people, between the populace. I have a silencer. Oh, Jesus. The mixed layer cape of the upper 989 millibars will increase the upper level low, causing low level lapse rates and mid level shear of approximately 8.25 centimeters as the D cape multiplies by 25. You know, with the amount of fog jokes in the chat, I might as well just watch Within the Mist. Alert World. That's what I'm pretty sure that's what we said last night as well. That looked like Alert World if he actually did this, but he doesn't.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow.
I am not Alert World.
This is an emergency action notification.
There's a
All
nice
broadcast
looking blob
stations and
in
cable
northeast
systems
New
shall
Mexico.
transmit this emergency action
I think we can
notification
blow it
message.
up.
This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White
Anything
House to
green equals
participate in the
Alert
emergency
World.
alert
That
system.
is.
During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to
So
the
true.
public in assigned areas. This is WUSA. We will continue to serve the Washington, D.C. area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your local
Now let's see if I can
area.
look at that New
You are
Mexico
listening to
storm
the
on radar.
emergency
Alert,
system serving the
Wheeler.
Washington, D.C. area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use.
Solar, you're pretty close to the 45 wind. I'm pretty
The
sure.
following message is transmitted at the request of the White House and the Department of Defense and has been cleared to broadcast throughout the entire United States by the Federal Communications Commission. This emergency action notification message is in effect for the entire United States until further notice. The human race is under attack. Yesterday, the Department of Defense and NASA confirmed that the objects above major cities across the United States, including New York City, Los Angeles, and Phoenix,
Imagine
were
I'm
not
under a
aircraft,
moderate,
rather
dude,
they
that would
were
be
extraterrestrial organisms.
insane.
The organisms, nicknamed silencers, are releasing special electromagnetic pulses that
Eagle Eyes
specifically
can
disrupt
testify for me.
radio
He knew
waves.
before I was
This has
he knew me
led
before I
to
was friends with
disruptions in
Wheeler.
TV and
Eagle,
radio
tell them what a
broadcasts and
good
cell services.
little
Additionally,
fluoride tap
NASA
water I
satellites have
was before
detected
Wheeler came along.
900 of these organisms quickly descending into Earth's atmosphere. This is expected to cause worldwide loss of
Wheeler
cell
sounds
service
like
and TV signals.
Wheeler
The
World
range of
sounds like a
abilities of these
messed up
creatures is
theme
still
park
unknown.
that
Therefore,
causes
if you
people
spot
to
one
go
of these
insane.
organisms in your area, shelter in place immediately. All residents of the United States are advised to prepare and
I'm not
practice
saying this should go
shelter-in-place
60 non-sig,
precautions
but
in case one of
it'd
the
be very
organisms
easy to
lands in
verify.
your area. If
Shades
you have an
of
underground floor in your home,
May
you are able to easily access it
15th,
and set up an emergency
2018.
shelter there. The coming of the fleet will make further updates and
I
broadcasts
can
for
confirm
TV
that
and
Wheeler
radio
is solely
possible.
responsible
Repeat,
for the mental downfall of FT.
seek shelter
Is
immediately.
when's my
This
exposed video
broadcast
coming out? I
cease
need to know.
momentarily.
Just call up Rio Dio. Ferris Wheeler. Ferris Wheeler's day off. Are tornadoes real? Maybe I'll be able to confirm tomorrow. I don't know. Start the Wheeler religion. The Wheeler religion. Wheeler anity. We are not starting a religion around me. We just need someone to develop the Wheeler iceberg. I will be the lead pastor of Wheelerism. Cube Earthers and Wheeleranity are in the same circle. The Earth is round. It's not a cube, and it's not fucking flat. Can't wait for the the Earth is a donut. I'd more believe the Earth is a donut rather than a cube. I'm being honest. and the moon is in the middle of the donut, it makes sense that way. Actually, it's a cube according to Pooh times P. Wheeler, you're just a hater of the modern cosmology. What is cosmology? Hold on, I'm clearing out my Discord pings real quick. I got 4. Oh my god. EAS Alert 88 is here? Welcome! I did not expect you to be here at all. Oh, okay. So, I actually did a tier list of all your scenarios the other day. Of my scenarios? Did you, like, upload it or something? Because if you upload it, I'll look at it. I want to watch. This is literally one of my favorite scenarios of all time here. Oh, of shadows, okay. Mr. Pete. It's great to see you here. I remember EAS Alert was here for like, I think they were in my chat for like my first premiere, which was like Nuclear Winter when the original remastered came out in 2018. I don't even like count that as anything anymore. Alright. This scenario has a ton of great replay value here. A normal human response. Honestly, it was in the Mist has such a great replay value.
This is NOAA Weather Radio, station KEC 43, serving Anchorage, Alaska and all surrounding areas, operating on a frequency of 162.550 MHz. This station is operated by the National Weather Service, Forecast Office in Anchorage, Alaska. The current time is 2:20 p.m. Alaska Daylight Time on April 26, 2022.
Here is the weather for the Anchorage area. Today, cloudy. 39 degrees.
On Easter Day too?
Southeast winds
He hasn't
around 3 miles
EAS
per hour.
2020 has not uploaded in a
Tomorrow,
while.
cloudy. Highs around the low 40s, lows around the low 30s. South winds around 4 miles
I don't know
per
what this
hour.
argument about Barney
Wednesday,
now is
fog conditions.
ongoing.
Highs around 40, lows below.
Palo Verde is also
This
pretty
is a
good.
special
Yes,
weather
Palo
statement
Verde
being
is pretty
relayed by
good.
the National Weather Service. Forecasts have called for dense fog across southern Alaska, beginning with the Aleutians Eastboro within the next 1 to 2 days. It is expected that over time fog will develop across the affected areas for the next couple of days, and the fog may last for 2 to 5 hours. When the fog occurs, visibility levels in the affected
When the
boroughs
world
will
needed
drop
them
to
the
a
most,
quarter of
they
a mile or
disappeared.
less, so it is recommended to not travel while the fog is occurring.
Did
And take
anyone
extreme
here, has
caution
anyone
when
here ever
driving on the
watched
road.
any
This
scenarios by
alert remains
I'm
in
Totally
effect until
Techie?
2:20 p.m.
Because
Alaska
randomly
Daylight
today,
Time on
they
April
just
30th. Check your local NOAA
they
weather
made
radio
a
station or
bunch of
check the
their
National Weather
scenarios
Service
and
website
videos
for
public
further
again.
information.
And it must have happened like today. Hold on, the screen might go black for a minute. Because I want to find this.
Say, this is
They're now he's now under the G factor. But we're gonna pause this for a moment. Louis just looked at his channel today, and a bunch of his videos are back up. Like, I remember for the longest time, I was so mad when his videos just disappeared. And then I randomly looked just today, and it's back. This is such a classic. I swear, I watched this scenario like 10 times or something, at least. It's so good. Terror in the USA. Swore he had more stuff, but even to see just some of his stuff back is actually really wonderful to see. Heard Deadly Soda was one of the best early ones. Actually, you know what? I know we were watching Within the Mist, but we're gonna watch Deadly Soda. So this was 9 years ago. But this is very good.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
And it was a
Until
suggestion
here.
as well.
Here is another EAS video. This time, it follows the plot of a viral disease in Coca-Cola bottles spreading across the nation, causing basically an apocalypse. This idea was submitted to me by Jinx the Rocket. They submitted the idea using my
Jinx
EAS
the
idea
Rocket is a
submission
real
form.
one for this idea.
You can check the video link in the description or at the end of this video on how you can submit your own EAS idea. Enjoy.
Oh, dude, this scenario was so good for its time. And it's still really good to this day.
And that it only became alone when you started to...
I have no clue who Jinx the Rocket actually is. I'm being honest. The time in the bottom right
This message is broadcasted at the request of the
was also
Marion
really
County
neat.
Emergency Management Association. The 911 system in Marion County and surrounding counties is experiencing an outage after a severe influx of 911 calls. If you cannot reach a 911 operator after 1 minute, call the Indianapolis Police Department number at area code 317-327-3347. Once again, that is area code 317-327-3347. The 911 outage emergency will last until further notice.
Actually, it was just to make friends.
No, then you go on a website to make friends. You go with college friends. You go out, but you went on a particular website. I mean, if I were looking just to make friends, I wouldn't go on a website that said, you know, it's just for little old Jewish ladies.
Chicago, Illinois.
Introducing Skechers Go Run 2 with midfoot strike technology. They're designed for speed.
Hi, may I answer any questions?
What the heck's the difference between all these phones? What's LTE? Is it
These commercials are also makes me feel so old.
Does it make you uncomfortable when I use the word dongle?
The person who was the other half of Apocalyptic Alley.
Anything?
Anything.
You want to button your shirt a little bit? What's the cloud? Where is the cloud? Are we in the cloud now?
This honestly, even for today, wow, English, hello, this screen is still pretty clean. There, I formed a sentence. Took me long enough.
The following message is broadcasted at the request of the Chicago Police Department and Fire Department. Hospitals such as Northwestern Memorial Hospital, Advocate Christ Medical Center, and North Shore Evanston Hospital are currently seeing high admittance rates across Illinois. The reason for the high number of
The thunder
admittances
has
is
returned.
currently unknown and is under
Get
investigation.
Siri off
If
the
you are in an
EAS.
emergency, you should call 911
No, this
or drive
isn't.
to the
This is a
closest
fine
hospital.
voice. I
However,
don't know what
due
you're
to
talking
highway
about.
times, you are advised to call ahead to the hospital to make sure space is available. If this is not a life-threatening emergency, you should not go to any hospital. Instead, call your doctor. If you are in a life-threatening emergency and you cannot get transported to the hospital, call 911. Otherwise, if available, you should drive to the hospital. Paramedic response times are currently high.
Oh, this is the. Oh, I know this scene.
Mark Twain. What's the
What's the
deal
deal
with
with
riverboats?
riverboats?
I mean, they used to be everywhere. Did someone cancel rivers and not tell
Oh,
me?
riverboats. I said riffle, as if that was an actual word.
All right. Mark Twain.
Nuh-uh. There's another old scenario that has been delayed that was called something like a 9-part EAS mock. Don't know
The
it off the
following
top
message
of
is
my head.
broadcasted at the
No,
request
this is
of the
just
Center of
this is
Disease
just one of the
Control.
few I remember
The
off the
Center
top
of
of my head.
Disease Control and local authorities have issued a contagious disease warning for the entire United States of America. Beginning this morning at about 9:15 a.m., hospitals have been seeing a high amount of people come in with certain symptoms. The event has substantially grown throughout the day. The symptoms of
Oh,
this
these weren't
disease can be
unlisted.
nausea,
They
vomiting,
weren't
blurred
privatized. They were
vision,
unlisted.
pain or weakness in the joints or muscles, fever, chills, and headaches. If you experience nausea, vomiting, blurred vision, pain or weakness in the joints or muscles, fever, chills, and headaches, you should call 911 immediately. The outbreak has only been seen in the following areas: Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Michigan, Minnesota, Ohio, and Wisconsin. However, the disease can rapidly spread to other states. Stay tuned to media outlets for more information as it develops.
Welcome back, Kay. I mean, there's the scene in here where he used the selfie song that everyone was obsessed with at the time, and it's like one of the most iconic things I remember from this scenario.
So I was reading the nudist magazine.
Day 2. Oh, this is the radio, yes, okay. Please check the nearest CVS.
The following message is broadcasted at the request of the Center of Disease Control. The Center of Disease Control and the government of the United States has issued a contagious disease warning for the entire United States of America.
I hope it's not morphine.
Since then, the contagious disease has been reported in the following areas: Alabama, Arkansas, California, Florida, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Louisiana, Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Jersey, New York, North Dakota.
I know, guys, the deadly soda virus is in New Jersey.
Carolina, South Dakota, Utah,
Mom, come
Virginia,
pick me
and
up. I'm
Wisconsin.
scared.
However, this disease is growing rapidly and will most likely spread to other
Is
states.
Indiana
The symptoms
real?
now include, but are not limited to,
Yes.
nausea,
Ohio
vomiting,
is
blurred
not
vision,
real.
pain, or weakness in the joints or muscles, fever, chills, headaches, paralysis, seizures, uncontrollable muscle movements, blacking out, and blood in vomit or defecation. If you experience any of the symptoms, you should be transported to the hospital right away. It is not certain if the disease is due to chemical warfare, nor is it known how it is transmitted. To keep yourself safe from the disease, take the following precautions. Wash your hands with warm water for 20 seconds after touching the eyes or mouth, or after going to the bathroom. Minimize contact between other people, especially the infected. Wear an air mask or respirator rated at least N95. Drink bottled water
Why
and
do you
beverages only.
hate
If infected,
Ariana
seek immediate
Grande,
medical
K?
attention. Stay tuned to TV and
Silver,
radio outlets for more information
Thunder,
as it
Mr.
develops.
Thunder, are you talking about Hurricane, Dora? Dora. What do you mean she's so mean? Detroit, Michigan.
Clings to the tiniest hairs on your head. It actually builds
This
on
is a
itself,
crazy
leaving you
commercial,
with
I'm not gonna lie.
great-looking hair.
Oh,
And
yeah,
the
about that.
GLH
Oh,
hair
that stuff.
system
Okay,
is
that
not
makes
expensive.
sense.
Wow, that's incredible. This is the first time I've ever used this product.
Just go bald. Wow. Spray on hair, just go bald.
The following message is broadcasted at the request of the Federal Drug Association and the government of the United States. The Federal Drug Association has issued a food contamination warning regarding to the poisoning of Coca-Cola soft drink beverages. At 4 p.m. local time, the Federal Drug Association and the Federal Emergency Management Association
I
traced
don't
the
really
beginning
have
of the
a
contagious
list
disease warning back to
per
drinks
se. I'm just
manufactured
kind of
by the
watching
Coca-Cola
whatever.
company based out of Chicago, Illinois. The virus strand was found in bottles manufactured within the last few days.
You see,
The
this is
symptoms
what
of
we
poisoning are
get for
nausea,
drinking
vomiting, blurred vision, pain, or
soda too
weakness in the
much.
joints or muscles, fever, chills, headaches, paralysis,
You know, they
seizures, uncontrollable muscle movements,
put
blacking out, and
microchips
blood
in
in
that
vomit or
spray
defecation.
hair
If you
that
believe you are
lower
sick,
your
you should go to a
hormone
hospital right
level.
away.
Wow. Big news just dropped.
If you have any bottles of soft drink manufactured by the Coca-Cola Company, take the following precautions to secure the safety of you and others around you. Do not open or pour out the soda. It is unknown at this time if the virus can
There was
become
once a
airborne,
time in
if
my
infected air
life
or
where I would like
combination bubbles
crave
hits
soda
clean air.
constantly.
Do not throw away, burn,
I
or
have
otherwise dispose
long
of any
gone from
Coca-Cola
that.
bottles. They need to be disposed of in a proper manner. If you have Coca-Cola bottles, you should double bag them in the sturdiest
It
trash or burlap bags
explains
you
the
can find,
beta
and then put them
male
out of reach of
liberals.
children. A later announcement will state what to do with the bottles. If you drank Coca-Cola within the past
No.
48 hours, you must get to a hospital now.
That's called being a child? Well, fair.
But the babes are back.
The babes are back.
As a matter of fact, I want to order 1 year's supply of this.
And GLH is not just for men.
Unbelievable.
Oh, it's...
And that dress is so tacky. In the bathroom, I really need one. But first, let me take a
No selfie allowed. Yeah, all the turbo males, conservatives, better than alpha, grow their own hair. That's the way to do it. You know this is an old scenario when let me take a selfie
This
was
community message
actually
is sent
relevant.
at the request of local authorities. The Local Health Advisory Board and local hospitals across the Tri-County area have noticed an increasing number of deaths due to the contagious breakout. Victims who have been infected and not treated for more than 72 to 96 hours have developed a rare tumor that breaks down organ tissue, causing immediate death. Proper
Well,
treatment can prevent
FT,
this.
we've kind of
If you are infected or believed to be infected,
derailed
you
from
must
that
go to a
train.
hospital right away. This is for your own safety and the safety of others around you.
Okay, it doesn't help you
should turn
keep
to Channel 97
playing
for the
it
most
on stream
up-to-date information
constantly.
and instructions on what to do in this emergency.
Day 3. The Gerber Life commercials, oh my god, those. Is your kid a Gerber baby? Or something like that?
Start your Sunday morning on the good foot.
Solar, we are not watching epic, painful, hard to watch extreme fails.
Gospel, soul, and more, taking you from down
We have a calm stream for the most part, and we're gonna continue it. You're a lead paint baby. Thank you for that. You know, I prefer to keep my streams as friendly as possible. Most of the time.
The following
We are
message is
not
broadcasted at the
watching
request
Lava
of the Center
Fanatic
of
right
Disease
now.
Control and Prevention. This message is an update to the contagious disease warning and food contamination warning
He
posted
hasn't
within the
uploaded
last 2
anything
days.
recently.
The disease in the Coca-Cola bottles that has been infecting millions across
John
the
Pork
world
isn't
has
out
been
yet.
confirmed to be able to travel by air. When strands of the virus are exposed to air, they can become suspended on dust and air particles. This allows it to enter the repertory system of humans with greater ease.
Oh yeah,
Take the
the
following steps to
Darman
ensure your
title.
safety.
Mom
Wash your
becomes
hands with warm
mom.
water for 20
Becomes
seconds
gamer.
after touching
For
the eyes or mouth, or
selectively
after going to the
mute
bathroom.
son.
Minimize
Dar.
contact between other people, including the infected. Wear an air mask or respirator rated at least N95. Drink bottled water. If that is not possible, boil
Unreal.
all
I'm
water
sorry.
for at least 20 to
I cannot
25
please
minutes
you,
before
FT.
consuming.
Or
If
make you
infected,
happy.
seek immediate medical attention. Do not drink any bottled beverages labeled and manufactured by the Coca-Cola Company. The government and local officials have designated a nationwide television and radio channel to tune to in this emergency. You should check into the emergency channel throughout the day to get furnished on the most recent news, developments, and local emergencies during this event. Turn to Channel 97 TV, 106.5 FM or 770 AM, or 162.425
Heat waves?
MHz on your NOAA radio.
FT, it is not late night, and it's not the middle of June. So I'm not playing heat waves. I am not playing heat waves. It is not the time of month when the time of year when you play heat waves anymore. We had to deal with it for like 90 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100.
The following message is broadcasted at the request of the Center of Disease Control and local authorities. This is an update to the food contamination warning put into effect
Heat
yesterday.
Waves was a
Federal officials
is
pulled out 2 infected diseased
genuinely a good
carcasses
song,
from a
but
water
that
vat at the
side of the internet
Coca-Cola
ruined it.
manufacturing
If
company
you're
in
talking about the
Chicago.
Dream
Although not
SMP,
confirmed,
I'm
there is a high risk that the
100%
bodies have
convinced
been
the
put there
Dream SMP
intentionally
is the
as an
only
act as
reason why that song is
bioterrorism.
popular
The bodies were
in
infected
the
with the
first place.
contagious virus
So I
before
guess
put
they
into the plant.
did something
All citizens of the United
right
States should be
there.
following the instructions listed on the emergency channel. Turn to Channel
I
97
can't wait for
TV,
my fall/winter
106.5 FM or
fits.
770
I
AM.
can't I can't
Local
wait for
officials in your
fall and
city
winter.
will
My
be
fits
making
can
rounds
finally
today
be hard
between
again.
12 p.m. and 4
It'll
p.m.
be
in armored trucks
January,
picking up bags of
and
Coca-Cola
I
bottles. Do not leave the
will
bottles outside. You
literally
should
still be
wait
wearing
until an
shorts.
official comes to your doorstep.
FT, my response to you there is just a ratio. Oh my god. What do you mean, oh my god? I don't like pants. Cook an egg outside? Oh, you're talking to Silver Thunder. I'm dumb. No, make cookies.
I hate Mondays.
Yeah, they're the worst.
No worries, man. Everything will be alright. Yeah, man. Don't fret me, brother. Sticky bun come soon.
This
Yeah?
was
Wicked
a
coffee,
commercial.
Mr. Jim. Julia, turn the frown the other way around.
Hey, Dave, you're from Minnesota, right?
Yes, the land of 10,000 lakes.
I'm gonna say heat wave brings back memories and feelings of someone I lost.
You know what this room
A
needs?
lot of songs
A
do
smile.
that for me as well. Okay, I pretty much like trendy pop music, so like I'm sorry to hear that. I'm under a marginal tomorrow. Well, you're either gonna get a 4-inch hailstone or nothing. I'm under a slate so far.
The following message is broadcasted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Association and the United States government. At 11:24 a.m. today, the President issued a state of emergency effective for the entire United States. The state of emergency will last until the contagious outbreak is under control. Due to the state of emergency,
Nice
all stores that
stationary
sold
front from
Coca-Cola
hell
products,
reference. You're
including but
welcome.
not limited to, grocery markets, gas stations, snack bars, restaurants, and gift stores, will be closed until further notice. All public establishments will be closed, including but not limited to parks, libraries, monuments, post offices, and schools. A 9 p.m. local time curfew will strictly be enforced. All persons and pets must be inside by 9. All people outside of their homes must be wearing a mask rated at least N95. You must have authorization or a good reason to leave your house. Because food retail stores will be closed, you may be limited on food. If you need food, do not leave your house. Call your local
Leave your
police
house.
department, as FEMA has equipped them with medical and food supply kits. Cure research is underway, but medications currently available are able to stop side effects of the disease. You should see a hospital or paramedic if you believe you are sick. Do not forget to turn to channel 97
I
for
have not
news and
left this
information
state
during this
once
emergency.
this entire summer vacation. I came back into New Jersey when I moved out, and that was it. This is only like 23 minutes. We might be done. Yeah, this is pretty much like it. It has not felt like 3 hours.
You guys are 3 minutes late.
Don't be no cloud on a sunny day.
Yeah, chill, Winston.
Sir?
Respect, bossman.
That's the power of German engineering.
The entire world, you have to decide. What do you mean decide? Jinx the Rocket. They're a real one. This one's also a good one. The Hack. Did, has Lava Fanatic I'm just curious. Uploaded anything today specifically? No, the last thing was the animatronic attacked. There's a trailer, but I really don't feel like watching it. And this was my 19th birthday this technically occurred on, by the way. FT, have fun. Oops. Getting my ass beat by the lack of motivation monster, that is real. The Sandpoint incident. I don't know, I have the Lancaster Terror to work on for like the first half of this week. And then I am going voice actor hunting. Not hunting, but searching. Because I think I'll need a lot of voice actors for this. Maybe a lot of small roles. I will believe.
I don't know, but I think we experienced an interruption.
Holy crap, it's a civil danger. Kay, you are a voice actor.
Civil danger warning for the city of Sandpoint. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Sandpoint Police Department and Aleutian Peterborough Police. At 3:50 p.m. Alaska Daylight Time, an unknown entity has been reported within fog that is occurring across the Aleutian Peterborough.
The fog. The fog.
If you see this entity, you will become motionless until the end of the
Can I Mr. Peach, if you want to, sure. You just have to figure out a way to contact me outside of YouTube.
Looking at it, and it kills you? That's weird.
Is this a joke?
I don't know.
Someone just sent me an image of Gordon the Train with NASCAR driver Jeff Gordon face photoshopped over the train's face.
I know. That sounds like 400 people dead.
Why is there banging at the door?
I feel like we should hide in the basement.
Same. Let's hurry. Don't make
What is
yourself
this
known.
link? It's just a screenshot of the emoji. I'm not even kidding. Where is this? It's literally just a screenshot of the emoji. That is so great and true.
This is ABC News, and we have reports that a very dense fog is occurring across the Aleutians East, Lake and Peninsula, Bristol Bay, and Kodiak Island boroughs in southern Alaska, of which visibility levels are extremely low,
Okay, stop
which makes it
setting
extremely
pee and
dangerous
poo
for anyone to
videos in
go
the
outside and
chat.
even more dangerous for anyone to drive in those boroughs. The National Weather Service has apparently underestimated this fog, as the fog has been occurring in the Aleutians West Census area for 7 hours, and reports in Attu Station have confirmed the visibility levels to be under 600 feet, as the NWS thought that the visibility levels would be around 1,000 feet. Most recently, the fog has expanded to Anchorage, lowering the visibility in the Anchorage area from 8 miles to 1,580 feet as the fog moves in. No reports of the fog have been recorded in other areas.
Rudely interrupted. My goodness.
civil emergency message for the following boroughs in Alaska: Aleutians East, Lacan Peninsula, Bristol Bay, Kodiak Island, Anchorage, Kennel Peninsula, Metenska-Susitna, Juneau, and Denali, and the following census
What do you
areas:
mean, feel
Aleutians
the
West,
love?
Dillingham, Skep, and Copper River.
And you sent
Effective
the...
until further notice. The following message is
Oh,
transmitted at the
he
request
sent
of the
an
National Weather
actual
Service
song.
and the Alaska Emergency Management Agency, Juneau, Alaska.
It's not
All
something...
residents of the boroughs in the census areas mentioned
It's
to
not
shelter
something
in place
crazy
immediately.
for once.
Due to the fog that is occurring in the affected area, the visibility levels in the area have dropped significantly, ranging
I'm
from
not playing it, we're watching
1,500 feet to
scenarios.
440 feet, making it extremely dangerous to travel outside your home. All roads in the affected area will be closed until the fog passes due to low visibility levels in these boroughs and census areas. It is recommended that no one leaves their household or
Feel
business
the
until further
hate
notice. All residents
instead.
who have not reported
I
fog
mean, I am
conditions
a
are to also
certified
shelter in
hater
place as visibility levels
of
in the area will soon be dropping
not
as the
getting
fog
weather,
moves in.
so...
Take all essentials, including food, water, medication, clothing, and blankets. Follow these instructions immediately.
Okay, what the fuck is this?
The opacity of the fog is not lowering anytime soon.
Yeah, it's weird. Fog isn't usually like this.
Okay, please stop sending ASMR links in the
Hey,
chat.
I found an MP3 file.
How is this relevant?
It's a recent one. Maybe we should find out what it is.
All right. Play it.
Hey, where were you?
It's just an audio entry of a normal day. Skip to a later timestamp.
Got it.
Why isn't Dave moving? He looks
That's strange. Where did this take place?
In Anchorage. I heard something
What?
happened in Sandpoint that some creature killed people who look at them after not moving. That's why I wanted to listen to this file.
Oh my god.
You want to tell me about that scream?
Wait, it can't be.
What?
It's here. Be quiet. Board up the windows and lock the door.
All right. Get in the corner.
It's not legit, because I'm
Call
pretty sure...
911. Now.
I can't. I think they're down.
I'll call somebody we need help.
Stop screaming, you just exposed
FT has
us.
literally already, I think, discussed about this before, and I don't even think it was being serious. I don't know what this is. Unless this is FT. Oh no, I can't remember where, but I know FT discussed about taking a break at some point. But that's not like he discussed it with us. So I don't know what's going on here.
Civil danger warning for the state of Alaska. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Alaska State Police and the Alaska Emergency Management Agency. Within the past couple of days, a mysterious and extremely dangerous entity has begun to wreak havoc across the state during the fog that is occurring across the entire state. This entity is known to make people motionless after looking at any facial feature of the entity, and if the affected person is in the entity's line of sight, the person will be vigorously killed on sight by the entity. If not found, it has been recorded that the motionless state will pursue for 15 to 20 minutes at the latest. This entity will also attempt to find anyone who makes
Hey, why
themselves
did you
heard
send the
or seen.
link
and when found,
that just
will
searched
force
up
the person to view its
McDonald's.
face and then be killed. All residents of Alaska are to shelter in place immediately. To ensure survival, follow these instructions without making any noise. Barricade and lock all windows and doors. Turn off all lights in your home. Go into the most central part of
We
your
talk
home.
on
If you are outside,
way more than just
remain
YouTube.
calm and find a secured shelter without making yourself heard or seen.
So I don't
Behavior
know,
as
like,
though the
what
entity
this
is either
is.
contained or eradicated. So far, the Alaska State Police have been unsuccessful in eradicating or containing this
Yeah, we're
entity.
kind of done
Do
here,
not
because I don't know
attempt
what
to
this...
evacuate, as the ongoing fog
I'm
is
pretty sure
currently
FT
making
has
travel
made a comment
impossible
in
for
one of
anyone that
our
walks or
live chats
drives.
before about
Repeating,
taking a
due to the
long-term break.
appearance of an entity that is recommended to be unseen, and evacuation is deemed impossible due to fog conditions and low visibility levels.
In
All
the
residents
mist.
are to shelter in place and remain silent
Over
until
under
further
5
notice.
minutes, I would take the under. Yeah, I would take the under as well. I'll bet a Big Mac on it. I see you. I will kill you. I'm in the mist. I'll bet a new ATEEZ album on it. That's a wild bet. Oh boy, Canada.
New season just dropped. Enter the big dinner box from Pizza Hut.
The
2
big
pizzas, breadsticks,
dinner
and
box
wings
from
all in
Pizza
one
Hut.
box. You'll run out of episodes before you run out of food. The big dinner box,
Big
only from Pizza
energy.
Hut.
Why is K now just pretty much sending random links? There is a Reddit one that is
Event type is
r/confession.
environmental. This is a weather alert from Environment Canada. An increase of aerosol particulates at the ground level have been detected across British Columbia, likely caused by the spillover of the current Alaskan fog that is ongoing.
Wait,
According
what
to the
the fuck
National
is
Weather
this?
Service in the United States, the fog in Alaska has significantly decreased visibility down to, at a recorded minimum, 300 to 400 feet. Due to the fog decreasing visibility at a dramatic rates, all residents are to remain at your home or business. Stay
K.
vigilant on the
Speaker ain't
situation.
posting bookmarked
Le type
linked
d'événement est
links
environnemental.
in chat.
Ceci est une alerte météorologique d'Environnement Canada. Une augmentation des particules d'aérosol au niveau du sol a été détectée dans toute la Colombie-Britannique, probablement causée par le déversement du brouillard actuel de l'Alaska qui est en cours. Selon le National Weather Service
This is a
des
weather alert
États-Unis,
from
le brouillard en
Environment
Alaska a considérablement
Canada.
diminué la
The fog
visibilité
is
jusqu'à
coming.
un minimum enregistré de 300 à 400 pieds. En raison de la diminution de la visibilité du brouillard à un rythme spectaculaire, tous les résidents doivent rester chez
There's
vous ou chez
another
vous.
Reddit
Restez
link.
vigilants sur
Jesus.
cette situation.
What? I mean, somehow that's close to Mr. Peach's guess, which is very, very suspicious.
Try to keep up, whoever you are. Stay ahead in the all-new Tundra.
Forged with a sweet, sweet heat. Wendy's new honey chicken biscuit and
Not the. Oh my God, okay. I was like.
Event type is civil. This is a danger alert.
I sent him
from
a
the Canada
screenshot. I sent
Department of
FT a
Defense and
screenshot
the
of
British
the
Columbia Provincial Police.
Cody box
All
person.
residents of British Columbia, including the cities of Victoria and Vancouver,
No, like I
are to
discussed in the
shelter
chat,
in
I
place
think at one point you
immediately.
mentioned considering
In
taking
addition to the fog
a
that is spreading
break.
from the U.S. state of Alaska,
But
it is
like-
confirmed that an unknown organism has been reported within areas that have reported fog. Enclose yourself in an area where you
Rio,
won't be heard or seen.
just wait,
This
what?
entity is to be
Just
unseen,
Dante is
as
a
the effects
real
of having the
OnlyFans
entity in your
account?
line of sight will result
What?
in motionless activity, and the entity will kill you if you enter the entity's line of sight. If not found, it has been recorded that the motionless state will pursue for 15 to 20 minutes at the latest.
God, please don't tell me
This
it actually
entity
links
will
me
also
to
attempt to find anyone who makes themselves heard or seen, and when found, will force the person to view its face and then be killed. Remain out of sight and unheard until otherwise notified.
Le type d'événement est civil. Il s'agit d'une alerte de danger du
My
ministère de la
goodness.
Défense du Canada et de la police provinciale de la Colombie-Britannique. Tous les résidents de la Colombie-Britannique, y compris les villes de Victoria et de Vancouver, doivent s'abriter immédiatement sur place. En plus du brouillard qui se propage à partir de l'État américain d'Alaska, il est confirmé
He
que
was just
l'organisme
claiming
inconnu
that,
a été
like,
signalé dans des zones qui ont
I guess
signalé du brouillard. Enfermez-vous dans une zone où vous ne serez ni
he
entendu
just
ni vu.
said you were
Cette entité doit être invisible,
done
car les
making
effets d'avoir l'entité
videos
dans
after
votre
that
ligne de
mock,
visée
and it's like,
entraîneront une activité
I know I
immobile,
discussed it,
et
but like,
l'entité vous tuera si vous entrez dans la ligne de visée de l'entité. S'il n'est pas trouvé,
oh,
il a été
hi,
noté que l'état
Johnson.
immobile
I
se
didn't know you.
poursuivra pendant
Welcome,
15 à 20 minutes au plus tard. Cette entité tentera également de trouver
The
toute personne qui
thing-
se fait entendre ou voir, et lorsqu'elle sera trouvée,
Well,
forcera la personne
I
à voir
knew
son
you
visage
weren't
et ensuite
quitting,
être tuée.
like
Restez hors de
quitting.
vue
You would have
inconnu
told
jusqu'à
us.
notification
I just
contraire.
think that's the 50th alt. Oh no, Kay, no, you're gonna trigger him. Yeah, FT, go back to work. I'm in the mist. You can't see me, but I can see you. Your death is imminent as the fog approaches. Consume cheese. Get back to work or you're fired. It's been over 5 minutes. We all lost. Oh wait, I'm FT's boss? Okay. I have a crap ton of bookmarks. I forgot which ones I have. I don't think they're anything bad. Yeah, no, they're not anything bad, that's right.
This is NBC News, and we have reports of a strange
You guys want to see my
anomaly that has
bookmarks, then, like,
mysteriously
here you
appeared
go.
across most of the western United States today. The National Weather Service has been rolling out dense fog advisories across the region, with visibility
Rio
levels
just, like,
dropping to
won the
below
lottery.
500 feet, making it extremely dangerous to drive and walk outside.
Welcome, bruh moment.
A local in Juneau, Alaska recovered a MP3 file recorded back in April of 3 people who have encountered this anomaly, and as we are going to play the audio, we at NBC warn all viewers that this may be frightening,
What is
and
the
you may
other
wish to
favorite?
ignore it if you are easily frightened.
He's just motionless. He isn't
Apparently
moving
it's
at
just
all.
2 screenshots and
Hey
something
guys,
else.
why isn't Dave moving? He looks traumatized. What was that? I don't know. Let me go outside.
Paul, are you serious? That could be some monster outside.
Steven, chill. This isn't a horror movie. Probably the neighbors trying to prank us again.
Steven, relax. You should stop watching horror movies.
Not that much. We're
getting to your
watching scenarios tonight.
You want to tell me about that scream?
What the?
Oh my God.
Our tornado reel.
To recap the audio, a man and his friends, who were in their 20s, encountered a strange noise. The entity and his friends were killed, and the man called emergency services and ended up getting killed as well.
Everything he says
Paranormal
is
experts are
comedy
currently
gold.
studying this entity and have given
Okay.
us a thought on the matter.
We have just learned about this entity, and we're looking in our studies and spectating their abilities to figure out how to solve this situation. We do have a thought about solving it,
He's probably
as
also
this
looking
entity
for
was not
attention.
reported in fogless areas
Or
until this
whoever
very
this
dense
is.
fog occurred in that area. So we can assume that these hostile entities survive in the fog, and without the presence of fog the entity will be killed. Again, this is just a hypothesis, so we're not sure if it's true until we test it.
Current
Because
satellites have mapped the entire fog as the
links can only be
situation
posted by
continues, so
moderators
we
and
can map out
approved
that in the
users.
Pacific Northwest. Most areas
I'm
have
too
already been
lazy to
seeing
set up
fog.
approved users at
We
the
at
moment.
NBC will continue posting updates about this situation, but for now we will head on.
My brother in
The following
Christ, that
message
is a
transmitted at the request
garage.
of the Federal Emergency Management
Dude,
Agency
Tyler
and numerous
Metcalf
state level
just...
governments.
Dude, Tyler
Over the
Metcalf
past week, a
literally
mysterious
took us
event is
picture
occurring
from
across
Connor
the western
Croft's
United
stream,
States.
added
An
a filter
extremely
to it,
dangerous fog that
and
not only
posted
renders
it on his
travel
Twitter
almost
today. I was like,
impossible,
what are
but
you
also
doing?
harbors dangerous entities that induce a motionless state. When looked at and can vigorously kill a person when seen motionless, is currently spreading to other areas outside the Pacific Northwest region of the United States. It is speculated that most areas of the western region will undergo fog conditions
See ya,
and reports of
FT.
these entities within the next few days. Plans are being devised by the government to help prevent the chaos caused by this situation. All residents of the western United States who are not seeing fog are to prepare for any fog conditions
They're not
that
being
result from the
what?
entities. It is crucial to remain silent and out of sight while the fog is occurring, as the entity will
The
find you when
fog.
you are heard and or seen. Remain tuned into
It says on this,
Miss
lifelessness is beautiful. You can't even move. He will kill you. You will perish. He will find you.
It's a non-anchored garage. Homes leveled. It's a non-anchored garage.
We interrupt your programming. This is a
Oh,
national
shit.
emergency.
I'm not turning on notifications for an app I don't even
This
use
is an
anymore on my
emergency
phone.
action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. The station has interrupted regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. Do not use the telephone. All telephone lines should be used for emergency purposes only. This is station WXIA-TV. We will continue to serve the Atlanta metropolitan area. If you are not in this local area, tune to stations that provide information for your local area. This is the emergency alert system serving the Atlanta area.
Atlanta.
This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. The station has interrupted regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. Do not use the telephone. All telephone lines should be used for emergency purposes
I
only.
unfortunately cannot
This
change
is station
that.
WXIA-TV.
Whenever I copy the
We
link,
will
it just
continue
does
to serve the Atlanta.
top
A
chat.
national emergency has been declared for the United States.
I don't know
The
why.
following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. A strange anomaly has been occurring across
Dante,
most of the
what?
United States. A fog that started in the Aleutian Islands in Alaska has been rapidly expanding
Dante,
across
you
most
cannot
areas of
say
the
that.
United States, Mexico, and Canada. Furthermore, within the fog, there have been some entities that have been killing civilians that have a lack of movement after they look at it, causing over 20 million casualties across the continent, including over 10 million dead in
Is
the
Shadow
United
the
States.
Hedgehog a bitch
The
ass
United States
motherfucker?
government has
SBC New
issued a
York?
mandatory shelter-in-place order for the entire United States,
I'm not repeating what
including
he
areas
said.
that don't have fog occurring yet. Board up all windows and doors and ensure that no one makes themselves heard
No,
or
he did
seen
not
by the
say
entities.
a gamer
Do not
word.
panic, as panic will make situations worse than it already is. 911 services are unavailable in areas where the fog is occurring, possibly due to interference from the fog. This is a very dangerous situation and should be taken seriously. No one is to leave their household until the fog dissipates and the entities are no longer reported. The United States military is planning an attack against these entities, but it has been reported that the entities are immune to any sort of firearm. It is best that all citizens remain quiet and out of sight in their homes
Joe
instead
Mama.
of fighting with the creatures. The President of the United States will speak over the air shortly. Please stand by.
I see you. I will kill you. No one survives. You will all die. You are dead, lifeless, motionless. I will find you and kill you.
Survive at all times. That is the greatest piece of advice I've ever gotten. Survive at all times. Wait, can I change this? No, wait, I can change this. Oh my god, I'm stupid. There we go.
Event type is admin. This is a nationwide alert from the government of Canada.
Oh shit.
Just recently,
The nationwide
a fog
alert,
that first
guys.
occurred in the United States has spread across the western and central regions of Canada, with visibility dropping to extremely low levels. Not only that, the murderous entities that have been first
FT,
reported
stop
in
trying
British
to type
Columbia have
again
spread
if you're
across
just
the
kidding.
western and central regions
I'm
of the
kidding.
country. Around 8 million people in Canada have already been killed at the hand of these entities. The fog, along with reports of these entities, have spread as far
Hello?
east as the western portion of
It's
Ontario.
me.
It will
Hi.
not be too long until the entire
I'm
country will be covered
wondering
in
if
not
after
just the
all
fog,
these
but the
years,
entities.
you
The
think
government of Canada
I'm the
has issued a
problem.
mandatory shelter-in-place order
It's
for all
me.
citizens of Canada.
But at
Board up all
tea
windows
time,
and doors.
everybody
Find the
will
most possible
agree.
hiding area of your
I
household,
stand
such as a basement.
directly
The entity may not find you there if
the
you remain
sun,
quiet and out of sight.
but never
Do
in
not try
the
to defend yourself
mirror.
against these entities.
Hello from
Firearms
the
are not
other
lethal
side.
to these entities, and it is unknown what is.
I
The
must
Prime
have
Minister
called
of Canada is
1,000
moving to an undisclosed location due to
times.
this crisis. Stay vigilant, stay safe, and most
You are not an
importantly,
angel.
stay alive.
Le type d'événement est admis. Il s'agit d'une alerte nationale du gouvernement du Canada. Tout récemment, un brouillard qui s'est produit pour la première fois aux
You should not
États-Unis s'est
hide
répandu
people
dans
for
les régions
fun.
de l'ouest et du centre du Canada,
Hello,
la visibilité
Agri-Keep.
tombant à des niveaux extrêmement bas. De plus, les entités meurtrières qui ont été signalées pour la première fois en Colombie-Britannique se sont répandues dans les régions de l'ouest et du centre du pays. Environ 8 millions de personnes au Canada ont déjà été tuées par ces entités. Le brouillard, ainsi que les rapports de ces entités, se sont propagés aussi loin à l'est que la partie ouest de l'Ontario. Il ne faudra pas trop longtemps avant que le pays tout entier ne soit couvert non seulement par le brouillard, mais aussi par les entités. Le gouvernement du Canada a émis un ordre obligatoire d'hébergement en place pour tous les citoyens du Canada. Embarquez toutes les fenêtres et portes. Trouvez la cachette la plus possible de votre ménage, comme un sous-sol. Il se peut que l'entité ne vous y trouve pas si vous restez silencieux et hors de vue. N'essayez pas de vous défendre contre ces entités.
FT, that is
Les armes à feu
horrible
ne sont pas
timing.
mortelles pour ces entités, et on ne sait pas ce qu'il est. Le premier ministre du Canada déménage dans un endroit non divulgué en raison de cette crise. Restez vigilants, restez en sécurité, plus important encore, restez en vie.
Okay, he's gonna take a nap. He's gonna be live at like 2 a.m. Goodbye, Kay. Mr. Peach.
This is day 8 of being alone in my basement. The monsters haven't found me yet. They found my family, though, and they killed them. Thank God they didn't find me. Well, they didn't find me yet. I live in a small town in a very rural area, and I haven't heard screams of terror and death for at least 2 days. It's like I feel alone, that I am the only one left in this town. Hopefully I'm not, or I will just lose it. I haven't seen sunlight for days, and I miss it already. The only light source I have is my flashlight in case I need to see anything, but hoping that I don't get jump scared by the creatures. I'm
Jump
hiding in my bedroom.
scared.
Yes, I
Jump,
live in
jump,
the basement.
jump scared.
Wait, where did that light come from? Is it what I think it is? Wait, I can see you outside. I didn't even hear the creatures at all today. I think the fog is gone. I can finally go outside, when the order is lifted, of course.
Is the fog really gone? Baby villagers versus nuclear bomb.
PM, 52 degrees. Southwest winds around 6 miles per hour. Visibility 1,000 feet. 7 p.m., 50 degrees. South winds around 4 miles per hour. Visibility 2,100 feet. 8 p.m., 49 degrees. Southeast winds around 5 miles per hour. Visibility 25.
Oh, don't worry, guys. It's the administrative message. The fog is no longer coming.
An administrative message from the United States government.
I have no clue what
All
happened,
clear.
Mr. Peach.
The shelter-in-place order set in place nationally has been lifted. It has been reported that the fog is dissipating, along with the entities disappearing. A casualty count is not available at this time. For the past 6 hours,
Why
there
did you
have been
just
no
tag
reports of
Noel
the entities,
Dorito? Not even
possibly
in
meaning
here,
that
and
the
just said
entities have
28 to
disappeared with
3.
the fog.
That is
It is
just.
safe to leave your shelter. This is an all clear.
That is.
Repeating,
Why is
this is an all
Noel
clear.
Dorito catching
Thank you
strays
for
like that?
cooperating with your government.
A shot in the dark. The fog is no longer coming, guys. Great day. So I wondered, is only the artificial fog like causing the entities to set up, or would like the normal fog happen that would the entities show up? I can easily answer what version of OBS Eagle Eyes is using. OBS is Open Broadcasting System. It's literally how I'm streaming right now. Oh, yep, I could have guessed that. 20.0.3. I'm on 29.1.3. I said right foot. Creep. Dancing.
Sir, containment is now complete.
I can never update.
We must keep this a high level of secrecy.
So true.
Like SCP Foundation level secrecy.
You're telling me the public can never know that we trapped the fog in huge underground facilities across the continent. Is that it?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yes, exactly. If the general population knows about this, then they can suspect that we can fail to contain it or that we can weaponize it.
Who weaponizes fog?
People who want to destroy the population with monsters who inhabited the fog. Almost a third of the North American population was killed. We can't let that happen again.
Yeah, you're right. I guess this is a new part of
Beep.
reality now.
Beep.
Why are the alarms going off?
Warning. Warning. Fog
Oh
containment
hell no.
breach. Fog
Sir, the
containment
entities are
breach.
escaping and the fog is spreading across the lab.
Warning.
Sir,
Warning.
the
What?
fog is coming again.
Seal every area with containment breaches before it gets introduced again to the public.
Warning.
We
Warning.
can't let this
Fog
happen.
reported in sections.
Yes, sir.
1 through 10. Seal sections immediately. Warning.
Do not let
Warning.
the fog go into
Fog
section
reported
11.
in sections 1 through 10.
I am trying.
Seal sections immediately. Warning. Warning. Fog reported in sections 1 through 11. Seal sections immediately. Containment has failed.
This person in my county bought a Ford, a yellow, a bright ass yellow, looks like the yellow on a B, Ford Mustang. And I wonder how some of these motherfuckers are so rich. I am not a responsible man. I know I live in Jersey, but like a bright yellow Ford Mustang. Hmm. Well, yes, that is true. Alright, I think we'll watch like 1 or 2 more scenarios for the night. And then I think we'll wrap up. Oh. We have options here. Oh my god, Debbie Lawrence is back, guys.
The following message was transmitted at the request of insect researchers. One report of a beetle in someone's basement. The basement is unknown at this time. I think the basement is one of my friend's basement. Stay tuned for more
Concerning.
updates. Here's some secret apps they...
Secret apps? Village nuked? Okay. The basement is unknown at this time. I distinctly remember you promising that you'd watch Quad City Conundrum. I do not remember this. Maybe another day, if you remind me
The
again.
following message was transmitted at the request of the insect researchers and one of my friends. The basement has been identified at this time. The basement is the name of a 10-year-old boy named Colton. Colton is very terrified to see this, so he decided to text his mom many times, and then end up calling his mom. And he said there is a bee-like insect in my basement. I believe it's a parasite that will mind control the objects of the solar system. Some
What?
characters, some logos something. Stay tuned for more following updates on
Also,
the
I'd
beetle.
like to mention the beetle is spelled wrong. It's Beetle.
Here's some secret apps.
Pain.
Pain. Inside of me are two wolves. One is named Colton.
All clear
The
for
other is
Colton.
named
I
Colton.
repeat, all
They
clear
are
for
both
Colton.
named Colton.
Something fantastic happened to Colton. The following message was transmitted at the request of the insect researchers and the one who's terrified of the beetle. The beetle has been squashed by Pillow from the power of true. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Some character squashed the beetle. That is fantastic for one of my friends. Will it return? Will it get mad? Will it get an upgrade? Let's find out in another message. Stay tuned on what is going to happen to the beetle. Like I said, will it return? Will it get mad? Or will it get an upgrade?
Will it get an upgrade?
We interrupt your regular programming. This is the most dangerous national emergency of all time.
Oh.
Reporting
Wait,
details
the
from
national emergency of all time, guys. We have to listen. We have to listen. It's the national emergency of all time.
The following message was transmitted at the request of the insect researchers and the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The beetle did one of the three things. The beetle has returned. The beetle got mad. The beetle got an upgrade. The beetle turned into a spider. I repeat, the beetle turned into a spider.
Holy
And he
shit.
also turned into a parasite that will corrupt the objects of the solar system. The characters from different universes, logos, even robots and humans, and they'll say the word, all hail beetle multiple times. And also they will have cyanide. Do you know why? That's because the beetle is mind controlling everyone. And that's because the beetle is cyan. Stay tuned for more updates.
Oh, so glad we got a news notification halfway through the alert. Oh my god! No way. New sound effect unlocked.
Hello everyone, it's me, Paul Dickinson. And here's some breaking news. And the update of the beetle returned. It turned into a parasite spider. We don't know how it got here. But I don't know how this happening. And thousands of reports of affected people, robots, logos and characters from different universes have been breaking in people's homes. Even in countries such as Canada, Mexico, Japan, Russia,
Paul
China,
Dickinson is
and even
back.
South Africa or North
Paul
Africa. They
Dixon
could travel
Dallas.
in the speed of light.
I repeat, they could travel at the speed of light.
The speed of
Thanks to the
light?
beetle. Stay tuned for more updates on this situation.
Oh
My
no, God.
God, what is that noise? I think one infected logo is heading towards me. Run for your lives.
No, Paul Dickinson is dead. This is such a sad day. Can we get 5 Fortnite bucks? What is this? Is this actually going to be in English?
The following message was transmitted at the request of the Russian government and the Russian insect researchers. The beetle that was rolling around the United States is spreading all over the world, causing it to multiply, and it is making people robots characters from different universes log all the live and objects in the solar system. Oh, and by the way, that is not all. The beetle has infected all of the moons of the solar system, and they
Oh, you're
go
such a
into
buzzkill.
course. I mean the
It's
biggest
almost
collision course
impressive
with the
how
course.
much you
The moon has
stress me
drifted away in
out.
space from
Oh,
this
you're such a
situation.
buzzkill,
That is because the
baby.
moon
You
was scared all the infected people robots
You
characters
suck
logos and
the
moves
air
are
out of the
going to kill
room,
us,
and
so
you
we will
cut
play our
the
final play
deepest
of
kind
our
of
national
wound.
anthem. Please stand
Honestly
by. I repeat,
impressive
please
how
stand
much
by.
you can bring me down. Oh, you're such a buzzkill. What the? I ain't listening to all that. Okay, there we go.
Interrupted regular programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow.
It's another national emergency, guys. Is this in 2 times speed? This is in 2 times speed! Why am I...
States government insect researchers at their junction with massive response test. The beach will affect all the countries of the world. The country is next. I repeat, the country is next. There's no way we can stop the situation. You're occupying the globe and get infected. There's just one more thing from NASA all of the dreams of.
It
The
is
solar
ready.
system have been affected by the beetle that is going to make the biggest transition of all time to Earth. There's no way we could also stop this situation. This is the end of the world as we know it.
No, not the end of the world.
Please stand by.
Washington's Walloping Fire. This is your reminder, guys, to watch Washington's Walloping. Oh, there it is. And I have lost my cursor for a moment. Hold on. What was it? I was looking at it earlier. I mean, we still technically have time to watch one more. I don't remember if this person's is. Anyone watch Christopher Christman? I think it might be Christman. This one, these 3 right here, I don't know about this one. These 2 right here, oh, this one, these 3 right here are very good. We might watch those tomorrow night. What's a good what's a good something to end off the night with? I'm not ending it off on a what? EAS scenario. Eric got to beat up Aunt Paul and Sam. What is this? Browns fan? The cat emoji baby heart warning. Civil danger.
All clear. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Manila Police Department at approximately 5 am Eastern Standard Time. Photos negative. Abusing with boba has blood and verd color negative and the head for body of.
No, I can't even understand that. Intriguing. By the way, Dante got credited with the inspiration on this. That is crazy. For this video. We're putting back on I'm Totally Tacky. If I can find it. I just have to do a little bit of searching. I forgot. Okay, never mind. We're watching this. I forgot about this series. Oh, this is part 3 now. I don't want part 3. We can at least start with part 1. We'll start with part 1 tonight. Then we'll watch part 2 and 3. Yo, look, there I am. We're gonna watch part 1 tonight, and then we'll, if I remember, watch part 2 and 3 tomorrow.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Raleigh Police Department. Reports are coming in that a soda fountain has detonated inside the PNC Arena during an intermission in a Carolina Hurricanes game. At this time, while information regarding the weapon, attacker, or motive is unknown,
Is there a chance? I
residents
don't
are
know.
advised to shelter in place as a precaution. Go inside, close all windows and doors, turn off heating and air ventilation systems, and seal any cracks, if at all possible. Make sure you have an adequate set of supplies for your shelter, such as food, water, medication, and radio operated by batteries. More information will be released as it becomes readily available. Stay tuned to local and national media outlets for important news and information on this developing situation.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Raleigh Police Department. There is a situation ongoing inside the PNC Arena. At 6:05 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a biological weapon, disguised as a soda fountain, detonated inside the arena during a Carolina Hurricanes game. After the detonation, reports of infected individuals and riots from sources inside the arena were received by news media outlets, local and national.
What do you mean this is
It is
shit?
currently unknown
FT?
what motive or who the perpetrator behind the attack is. PNC Arena has been placed under quarantine as a precaution. It is possible that this quarantine may be extended in the event of a breach. All residents in Raleigh and surrounding areas should remain vigilant and be prepared to take action if necessary. Repeating, at 6:05 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a biological weapon, disguised as a soda fountain, detonated inside the arena during a Carolina Hurricanes game, and it is
He's
unknown
talking
who is
about
behind the attack or what the motive of this attack is.
the
Stay
sports
tuned to
team.
this station or other media outlets for more details as information becomes readily available.
Civil danger for the vicinity surrounding the PNC Arena. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Raleigh Police Department. The activity of the violent riots inside the PNC Arena has threatened to spread into the vicinity, following the detonation of a biological weapon, disguised as a soda fountain. Currently, serious injuries to both the rioters and security personnel have been reported, in addition to reports that those recently deceased as a result of the rioters have since become creatures similar to the description mentioned
EAS
in a few
Alert 88
reports.
made this.
The following precautionary measures are being taken to ensure the safety of residents in and around the vicinity of PNC Arena. The quarantine has been expanded to include areas around the vicinity of the PNC Arena. All roads within 10 miles of the PNC Arena have been closed until further notice. SWAT teams have been dispatched to quell the riots and prevent them from spreading. The Centers for Disease Control in Atlanta has launched an investigation into the biological hazard used in the detonated weapon. An evacuation order is in effect. All residents within a 10-mile radius of the vicinity of the PNC Arena are urged to evacuate immediately. When evacuating, tie a towel to your mailbox or door, to let authorities know that you are aware of the situation in progress. The FBI and CIA have launched an investigation into whom is behind the detonation of the weapon, codenamed GRF, for classified reasons. It is possible that further precautionary measures may be taken to curb the riots. As for now, refer to cable outlets, radio stations, or civil authorities for further information and later statements on this developing situation, and be prepared to take any actions if necessary.
Bowling gif.
Congress has passed an act that allows for
Oh,
federal
the
aid to be
EAS
received as a
detail
result of a
channel
recent
screens. I
devastating
kind of miss
hurricane
these.
that
I'm not
made
gonna lie.
landfall in South Florida back in September. The hurricane, named Richard, is estimated to have caused damage that is preliminary estimates at $50 billion to $120 billion US dollars, making this hurricane possibly the costliest of all time, surpassing that of Hurricane Katrina back in 2005. In other news, there is an update to the Centers for Disease Control investigation on the biohazard that was found in the weapon detonated during a Carolina Hurricanes game. Some of the symptoms identified include the following: necrosis, nausea, headache, hyperactivity, agitation, insomnia, and loss of brain function. There is no known cure. However,
Well, of course he's
scientists
made
in
better. This is
Atlanta
from
have been working on a
2017.
vaccine in order to provide resistance to the biohazard.
This isn't like
In
modern
Raleigh,
day.
the situation has deteriorated further, resulting in the quarantine being
You heard an
expanded to include
explosion
the metro
outside?
area. This has also
It must be one
resulted
of
in
those
an
vending
immediate
machines.
evacuation
Evan.
order being issued for the surrounding area. Officials in Raleigh have been moved to an undisclosed location, but one of them has commented, saying that this situation may be what the country, if not the globe, has feared would happen, for we had feared a catastrophe like this would occur once again since the outbreak of Spanish flu. We will keep you up to date on the situation. In other news, reports of air traffic being grounded.
This is an important bulletin for residents surrounding the quarantined area in Wake County. We have received reports of rioters hurling themselves in a ridiculous manner at law enforcement and SWAT teams. Additionally, we have also received reports that these rioters have begun behaving in a pack-like mentality. This unusual but dangerous activity continues to increase, and it is threatening to spread into other areas, including Wake Forest and surrounding areas. Precautionary measures being taken to ensure the safety of remaining residents include the following actions. Raleigh has been placed under martial law. Do not participate in any of these riots in any way, shape, or form. Doing so will put your life at risk, and you will face arrest. If you are outside, seek shelter inside a sturdy structure, such as a concrete log apartment, and stay away from windows. Only use armed intervention if
Probably the
necessary.
plants. It happens
Continue
sometimes.
to monitor local radio stations and television
It must be soda
outlets for
fountains
more
and zombies
information as
part
it becomes
4.
readily available.
I said right foot creep. They let out this like extra stuff and it goes
As you may
boom.
have just
Okay.
heard, the activity in Raleigh has deteriorated to the point of the possibility of it spreading to other areas. While it is possible that this event may cease, that possibility is, unfortunately, deteriorating, as we have received word that any studio in Raleigh should evacuate immediately. Before we do, however, we appear to have received word that another terrorist cell has taken control of a nuclear missile silo in Missouri, namely near the Kansas City area, and that the exact location inside the PNC Arena where the detonation occurred has been located. Further information cannot be released at the present moment. However, at this time, we advise you to turn to other stations, as we will be discontinuing any programming, effective immediately, until further notice. This is WDCG, and we will be leaving the air.
Is tomorrow a triple? Oh, I might not go live tomorrow if I'm having weather. I might go live later, but I don't know. Anyways, this stream has been very fun. Thanks for tuning in. We had a surprise guest, I suppose. Shadow Frost Studios. Wow. 2017. Makes me feel old. Thanks for tuning in. We'll probably be live at some point tomorrow night. I don't know when. It'll depend on how the weather goes. So, yeah. Okay, Eben. Good night, y'all.